Scared Spliff podcast.
Scared Spliff.
Alright, we're here in downtown LA at the MORTY Rickmobile event.
The Rickmobile event. The one and only Rickmobile is here. It is the 28th of July, and we are on location in the Arts District on 3rd and Santa Fe. And we are outside of a shop called Quest, where the Rickmobile is parked, and there are hundreds of cattle people just standing in line waiting to see the humanoid vehicle.
Yeah, we're here and there's like a lot of people. Apparently people were signing up, well not signing up, but they came here since last night. So people were here since last night, and the event started actually at 12. It was supposed to start at 12 and end at 3 o'clock. Right now we are at 3:03, and there's a shit ton of people here.
That means this is technically that means this is over. It ends at 3.
Yeah. So we're here, Scared Spliff, in downtown LA at the shop called Quest for the Rick and Morty Mobile. So we have somebody here. Could you tell us what you're here for?
I've been here since like 10 o'clock.
Oh wow.
But it's worth it, you know. All of it. Like we were gonna leave, we're like, you don't need to buy anything. Like,
I was about to say, what were you hoping to accomplish?
get out of your life.
That's the most you can hope to accomplish at anything in downtown.
Right.
Yeah.
It's my side.
Yeah, I just recently myself discovered the show. So like, I had my friend here, you know, like literally show me the show in just like one full day. So like, I'm pretty new to this, but this is really sick, dude.
Good friend.
Yeah, it's like really sick. So
High five.
I'll let you continue on your quest. So what time were you guys here?
1:30.
1:30. What do you guys hope to do?
That's really all that's left anyway at this point, apparently. What do you guys think about the whole fact that people were camping out and stuff? Do you think that's a little outlandish, or do you think that was a good idea? I think I was going to say, if people do it for GameStop, then why not Rick and Morty? That's a much more better cause than mine. Yeah.
There you guys go. Oh, so we have a family here. That's sick. So this is a really all ages event. We have families, we have older people, we have younger people, we have little dudes right here in the Courage. What's up, dude? Enjoying your frosted flakes, I guess?
Yeah.
It's gnarly. Oh, it's ice cream. Oh, it looks like ice cream. I don't know. What is it? Pretzels. Alright. That's really good. Yeah, so what are you doing here, little dude? It's a little shy. It's okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, that's sick that this show is actually for all ages. I mean, like I said, I really saw it, and it's just really sick. I mean, I don't know, Gil knows a little bit more about it, so you can tell us a little bit about the show.
Well, as far as the show is concerned, it's basically the story of this old scientist man, Rick, who his family is overrun by stupidity, and he somehow ends up coming back into the picture in order to basically cloak himself with his grandson, for lack of a better way of putting it. And we just, you know.
Alright, so we're gonna basically walk around and now take the laptop around because we do this podcast very, very, low budget. So we're walking around this place.
Zilch buzzy.
Yeah, it's like so heavy here right now. It's a lot of freaking people. So you can pretty see, you can hear something. Just hear a little thing. The ambient noise of people waiting. So you can see the car right here on my right. There's a bunch of people. I don't know, you want to interview people? Sure. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. Could someone possibly help me get a better understanding here of exactly what it is that you would say would sum up Rick and Morty as a cartoon? What would you use as a way to sum up Rick and Morty as quickly as possible?
Back to the Future parody.
Back to the Future parody.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
about
basically,
the sickest shirt I've seen.
I agree. That is a
that is gnarly, dude.
sick ass shirt.
Look at that ass, dude. Like,
old
fucking,
man.
someone's coming. There's a gerbil coming out of an ass. Dude. Holy shit, that's awesome.
So
Grandpa meets grandson. They go on wild, zany adventures, and it's just basically what would happen if they made Back to the Future episodic and if they made Doc's alcoholism more obvious.
I mean, it's a good show. I mean, I'm a fan of Back to the Future. I really like it. So when I saw it, I'm like, oh, it looks like a parody. And I fell in love with the show. It's hilarious.
And sure enough, they revealed that it was in fact Rick Wright from the ideas of, oh, what if Dr. Morty literally kept on going on adventures.
How long have you been waiting here for?
We got here around, I want to say 11:20. We waited in that long ass line. Then after that, we heard that the line was getting too long. So if you wanted to get 2 shirts and Rick Seal we get another line. So that only took 40 or 30 minutes for us to get a shirt. And now we're waiting another line to actually take a picture of the Rickmobile. So 3 lines in total.
Nice.
3 lines.
Yeah.
3 lines for today.
We're from a podcast called Spliff, and we have this epic battle going on that nobody has really talked about. And we want to hear your opinions about it. So, based out of these 2 things, who would you pick? Star Wars or Lord of the Rings?
Oh man, I'll probably pick Star Wars. I mean, I'm not a real fan of both, but Star Wars is like sci-fi, pretty cool. You know, Lord of the Rings. I don't know too much about it, but I would say Star Wars.
All right, sweet. Thanks for your time, dude. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, there's a Rick here. What's up?
Hey, Rick!
All right, let's see. Where do we go? Let's go over there. It's over here. Let's go this way, because there's a long ass line on the front, and then now it's everywhere. So it's just freaking crazy. Someone's trying to park. Right, like we're literally walking around this freaking parking lot with my laptop out and a microphone. We look like retards, but whatever, guys. All for you. Shout out to all the nerds that watch cartoons and play video games. You guys are sick. Interview.
Okay.
Rockin' Set podcast.
Yep. You want to be in it?
Hell yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
What's up, man? What's your name?
What's up? My name is Kyle. And I got ice cream all over my arm.
Awesome.
And we're feeling ourselves and we're feeling life. You got a Ghostbusters computer? I'm chill. I'm chilling with that as well, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Very cool.
Hell yeah.
What are y'all's names? What's going on?
Well, my name is Gillian Carlson.
Gillian.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Woo.
What a great
Oh, well, ice cream lady now.
There you go.
Yeah, she's
The
really
queen.
laughing.
That's how to do.
So we're from a podcast called Scared Spliff, and
Scared Spliff?
Scared Spliff.
Scared Spliff.
Yeah, and we basically talk about everything. You know, we talk up, we have a little fun, talk about
Sweet.
horror. So we have this epic battle going on that we'd like to ask people, because nobody really likes to talk about this. So what are your opinions between Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I think Kendall here has some fine opinions.
I don't. It's just hard. It's a hard.
Right? It's like the epic
Topic.
battle, right?
Yeah.
You know, man, it's apples and oranges. I think Star Wars is really where it's at. I think Star Wars is classic.
Wait. Are we talking about Star Wars movie versus Lord of the Rings books?
In
Or
general.
Lord of the Rings
Just-
movie?
The universes
No.
compared.
I know that there's a difference between the book and the movie, I know, but like we're just trying to make it a little bit less complicated.
The
you know, for
universes
people.
compared. Man,
Lord of the Rings.
I say Star Wars. I'm more of a simple man. I like the hero's journey. I like the fucking epic space worlds. Not to say that Lord of the Rings isn't epic. Obviously, it is epic. It's the definition, one would argue, of epic. I really think Star Wars has a little more variety to it in layman's outlook, in terms of people just kind of outside looking in. I include myself in that layman's. I'm more basic than most. I think Lord of the Rings is a little complicated for me. For me, I'm a very simple mind. I got ice cream melted on my arm right now. That's Exhibit A. I love Star Wars. I think it's badass. I think the fucking lightsabers, almost called them laser swords. I didn't want to use any copyrighted materials on this podcast. But I'm all about Star Wars. I'm all about the fucking Star Wars games, the fucking the toys, everything. It's just incredible, and I love space. So, my opinion is that Star Wars takes it. But a lot of people would say, "Oh, Star Wars is just ripping off of the classic heroes' journeys, and they're just blah blah blah." Those people can go fuck themselves. Those people are just bitter little fucking wimps.
Yes.
And if they want to fight, I live at 1601 Winona, and you can come to my house, and we will punch each other's faces until we're tired, because Star Wars takes it. Lord of the Rings can go shove a dick up the butt.
Well, what would you say about the love between Sam and Frodo and the love between Luke and Leia?
Okay, that's incestuous. That's always wrong. Gay love is always okay.
You know, I'm all about incest. I'm gonna go ahead and score one for the home team. I think the love between Luke and Leia was a brief little stint that happened in A New Hope. It quickly faded. Obviously, that did not last. I think Sam and Frodo is a love that splits the skies. I think Sam and Frodo is the model of a perfect true love. I think Sam and Frodo together is sweet like honey, delicious like ice cream. I really am going to stand firm in my belief that Sam and Frodo, I would say that I ship it, as the kids say. And also, this is a cute little mic, by the way. I'm just going to take a moment to appreciate this mic.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, and last comments. What made you come to this event?
What makes me come is...
Yes, that too.
It's just one finger in the butthole.
One finger, butthole, not too deep. Only a knuckle, that's it. One knuckle. Don't go nuts.
The G-spot.
Don't forget that.
Maybe that would be cool too.
Even if you say no, you might like it.
Come to my house. We'll finger the butts. We'll punch the face. We'll talk about Star Wars.
Yep.
It's the war that is important. The stars will always be there, but the war will remain forever.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Podcast over. Podcast over.
Thank you. We're dropping the mic now. All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Your turn.
I want some of what he's on.
It's still recording.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Whatever it is that he's on, I definitely want some of. I need to go back there and ask
He's
him
on
who
ice
his
cream.
connect is.
He's on ice cream.
Yeah,
That's why I don't really eat ice cream, because fuck that
Holy
shit, dude.
shit, really?
Makes you say a bunch of stupid shit, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. So let's see. Anybody else? Let's get this guy with the Speed Wolf shirt. Speed Wolf. Can you talk to us about what the idea of metalheads are with Rick and Morty?
It's dark humor.
Dark humor?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I think that's it.
What's the difference between Rick and Morty and Pickles?
Well, when you got Pickle Rick, it's no different.
Which one would you prefer? Obviously you're here, right?
Pickle Rick.
Okay.
Over Pickles?
Yeah, Pickles the dog.
Pickle's a dog.
Pickles are really good.
No, the dog, Pickles.
Oh, okay, Pickles.
That killer
Fuck yeah,
dog.
Pickles.
Yeah.
Mr. Pickles?
Yeah, Mr.
Also
Pickles, there you go.
delicious.
See,
I got the shirt.
dude, see, like, he should be wearing your shirt.
I don't know, I like Rick and Morty better.
Rick and Morty's better, and I'm wearing the Mr. Pickles shirt, so...
So would you say you guys live a Rick and Morty lifestyle?
No, I don't drink enough, so with a Rick and
I
Morty...
drink it.
Alright, see, so you're tie, so far tie. Alright, so we are Scared to Play podcast, and we have this epic battle going on between Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. So who would you guys pick?
Star Wars.
Star Wars? And you, sir?
I think Lord of the Rings.
Oh, nice. We got
It's inspired so much. I mean, Star Wars has inspired a bunch in its own universe, but Lord of the Rings is the seeds for... Lord of the Rings is almost the seeds for Star Wars. You could probably make an argument for it.
Again, this guy should have your shirt, dude. Seriously.
A lot more Lord of the Rings inspired metal bands, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Star Wars.
You like your sci-fi?
Yeah,
Star Wars is
The
great.
old
I'm not saying it's
Zeppelin
bad.
shit, you
Led
know?
Zeppelin shit. And there's just bands dedicated just to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Summoning. And,
Oh my god,
stuff
dude,
like
yes. And you got like Lordy, gay bands like that. Alright, any last thoughts from you guys right here at the Rick and Morty
Of
line?
course he's going to choose Star Wars. He's got the symbol right there.
It's been crazy.
Since when have you been here?
I've only been here since 11:30, but I know people have been here even longer.
Oh man, would you be here longer?
I wish I would have been, yeah. I had to cut to get this shit.
Whoa! So we
They
have a
cut
cutter.
they cut the line off in front of me, and then I just went and walked in with everyone else walking in, and they didn't say anything.
So basically, you were in line twice.
Yeah, and then I got in line a third time right now.
Let that sink in. Dedication.
Yep.
Fuck yeah! Would you have camped out since yesterday?
I live just a block away, so I just wish I would have woken up earlier this morning. That's what it really is. It's on me.
Okay. How about yourself? Would you have camped out?
I wouldn't have camped out. Would have gotten here like a couple hours earlier though.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of not being able to smoke here? Anybody have a joint or anything? No? I think it would make the line a little bit better.
It would probably make it.
Definitely make it a lot shorter, a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Thank you guys for your time. Appreciate it.
What's the name of the podcast?
Scared Spliff.
Scared Spliff?
Yes, Scared Spliff. Your turn.
Moving that line. We're snaking around. We're really doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Pickle Rick t-shirts and tour t-shirts available here.
T-shirts. See, that's why I was like, yeah, pickles. Pickle Rick.
You can please.
Yeah, that was a little bit it was a little bit confusing between like asking people between Pickles the dog and Pickle Rick. It's like what the fuck, dude? I don't know.
So, is it okay if we interview them? Ask you guys a couple questions? Cool. Alright, we're here at the Rickmobile. We're asking questions for the Scared Spliff podcast. Just wanted to know when you guys got here today.
I got here.
12:20? Okay, so right after the official start of the event. Did you hear that people actually camped out for this?
No, I had no idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, after you get your t-shirts, you will unfortunately have to stand in the picture line.
Makes sense.
Those people have been waiting.
I was about to say,
Usually
now
as
that you
long.
found that out, how does that make you feel about getting here at 12:30 and stuff like that? Right? It's like you didn't even try. compared to them. But yeah, so what's your personal take on Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings? If there is a versus, whether there should be a versus or not? You know, what do you like more?
Star Wars.
And why?
Why? Because, well, the reason I love Star Wars is because I seen it since I was like, when I was small, I fell in love with it. So I just felt like, I had like a connection with the movies and stuff, and Lord of the Rings was just, I didn't.
I should have known from your shirt, actually, now that I think about it. It makes sense.
I don't think it's like a versus, because they're like,
Right.
they're kind of different. Very different. Yeah.
We just got done hearing that from the last people, like one should technically be spawned from the other, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so you wouldn't say you'd be happy being a hobbit, right? No, too small.
Some of us don't get the choice, you know.
Some of us don't get the choice.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess, yeah. I would love to be a hobbit, dude. I hate being tall. Dude, fucking being tall sucks, man. Yeah, like you hit your head everywhere and shit, you know? It's like, damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta hit my head on everything.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. So, what are your, like, real feelings behind Rick and Morty? Like, why do you watch it?
Why do I watch it? It was recommended to me by a friend when it barely came out. And I love the smart humor. Like, I had, like, all the jokes that, like, not everybody can understand. And I really like that stuff, and it was just the story between Rick being like the smartest dude in every conceivable universe or whatever. Like it's just a funny show in every aspect.
So they really put a lot of things into perspective.
Yeah.
They really know how to put everything into
And
perspective.
they have a really like detailed story. Also, like there's like a side to Rick. You know, as much as funny he is and like how smart he is, he still has problems and. You know, and like if the smartest guy can't help it himself,
And what hope is there for anybody else?
So, last comments. Can you give us your best Rick or Morty impression?
Do it up.
Let me see.
Do it up.
Oh, Rick, I'm scared. Listen.
That's awesome. That was
good.
great.
Thank
That
you
was
so
awesome.
much,
No, that's
dude.
good.
Appreciate it.
That's definitely gonna get used. That's
All right, I
perfect.
appreciate it, man.
Scared Spliff
Yeah,
is
we're,
a podcast for the Phobophobia production company. And thank you very much. I just got done doing a segment in video form and stuff. Same idea, basically.
We
just-
shoot horror.
You shoot horror?
Yeah, practical effects, everything. And it's a horror series called The Cold Killer Files. Yeah, it's just like all horror, practical effects. You know, it's up on YouTube. Yeah, so this would be up on YouTube in like a day or two.
You guys have a channel?
Yeah, Skirt Spliff.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, Skirt Spliff. Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, you'll be on it. So
Yeah.
you get to tell your friends.
Let's see. Who else? Where do we go? You want to go down? Do you want to go up? Do you want to go around? Where do you want to go?
You know, this guy was trying to pawn his woman here off before. Maybe we can try and talk him into it this time around.
All right.
See, she's still embarrassed. What about you, man? How long have you been here? That's when you got here, or? Okay. Wow. All right.
Don't cut in line. What would you say is your reason, besides just being a fan of City? What surprised you, even better.
I didn't know about this until probably last Saturday. I told me about it.
So we won't get in their way.
I think they're gonna.
Yeah, we were gonna get in line, but no, I'm not interested in merchandise, unfortunately. I don't have a credit card, so
Exactly.
can't really do that. All right, so yeah, let's go closer to the front where there's people that are actually either getting shit or they're waiting to get shit. These are like there's people yanking stuff apparently. You know, there's someone looking at you. There you go.
Here we go.
Eye catcher.
Hey, I saw that. All right, so what are you doing here? What caused you to come to this event? Not yet, Jack. Anything else like? Anything else like the fact that you love paper and you wanted to get some
Really wanted to get to.
Okay.
What about it? We went all the way, like, we just came like really far away just to get here.
Really? How far away did you guys come for this?
I came like almost 2 hours away.
Whoa, where's that? Like, where exactly did you guys come from?
Well, I came from like by LAX, but like I came to go do some stuff.
Oh, I see. I thought you guys came from like out of the,
Yeah, out of LA.
county.
Or something.
Yeah.
But it does make sense that it would make a 2-hour trip just to get out here. But okay, so all right, you're big Rick and Morty fans. You like the show. You like science fiction, obviously. Then, so you also you dislike fantasy, or is it like a love kind of like mutual relationship sort of deal? Like more or less, I guess I'm saying. Which would you prefer if there was to be a versus Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Of course, well, there you go. Of course. Everyone's going after the Star Wars.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, though. It's true. I just watched Rogue One the other night, actually. Literally,
Oh my
just
God.
last night.
See, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, so.
If it was
Yeah.
Harry Potter, I'd go for Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, see,
I just watched that
yeah.
last night, too. I literally watched Rogue One, and then I watched the last 2 Harry Potters. Deathly Hallows.
So
I love you so much.
Don't love me, love my girlfriend. She made me.
Alright, so last comments for you guys. Can you guys give me your best Rick and Morty impression?
Oh God, no.
What do you guys?
Wait, Rick and Morty?
Yeah, whichever one.
I can't do a Rick voice.
Or a character from the series.
Hi, Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. I can't.
For you?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna ruin it. No.
No, you're not gonna try?
Nope.
No? Alright. Last chance.
I'm gonna try and do a better Meeseeks than you. Hi, I'm Miss Meeseeks. Look at me.
That was good. That was good. That was good. Alright, thank you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see. So the line's getting a little bit smaller. There's people that, they've been here for a while. Our girlfriends have been here with us, and they're, luckily they brought an umbrella, so, put them through hell. So let's see. Running out of things to do or say because it's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Right,
I think that's half of the reason why I couldn't even describe Rick and Morty before, is I'm just having like mini heat stroke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just need a drink.
And
some, like,
being the Ed
cigarettes.
Von Dead character, doing the
God.
dance 3 times.
The 3 times.
3 times.
3 times I did the let me out. It did, but because I knew it. more and more.
All right, so I guess this is the end of this segment of the podcast. It has been really awesome to come and notice the Rickmobile and seeing all the cool people coming and taking pictures with it. It just reminds you of a really good nostalgic moment that some people will really appreciate. You have little kids here, you have older people, you have, just about every single type of age that came out and noticed this character mobile. So it brings you back to the actual good days of cartoons, where you could actually enjoy sitting down with your family and watching a nice cartoon.
Have I met you before? Have you? Have you been dressed up in another as a cosplay character?
Probably
in
not.
Salt Lake City?
No.
I saw a guy dressed up as the Rabbits, it's the Trix Rabbits Lucky Charms guy.
Okay.
Hybrid. He looked just like you.
Okay.
I could have sworn it was you.
Interesting.
You have another doppelganger out there that also...
I'll have to keep him in mind.
You should find him,
Really
and you should have a cosplay off.
I definitely, I think that needs to be a thing.
He
If
would
you're
carry
from
around.
Santa Fe and you like to cosplay and you're listening to this random ass podcast right now, get your shit on our comments so we can have a cosplay off.
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm John, the Rickmobile driver, communications, everything guy.
John the Rickmobile driver. So you were a worker. That's exactly what we were just
I'm the
looking
dude.
for.
Right says staff.
We were legitimately looking for a staff member to ask some questions to.
Cool,
see,
go
like,
for
what's
it. Lay it
what was
on me.
What was it like? How's it working for these?
Every day you just go out there hoping you don't squat yourself. You try to remember that you gotta stay swifty, and when you think about your highs, your lows, and your opportunity, you're like, man, it's just one of those wubba lubba dub dub kind of days.
Yes.
And you just try to go out there and have a great time. 3,000 or 4,000, at least 1,000 people get served at every event. We have at least 2,000 people show up. We have a lot of exclusive merchandise and a lot of awesome t-shirts. And we're now giving away certain select items from Comic-Con that we have left over. And follow us on Instagram and Instagram and Twitter at Rickmobile. I personally post stuff for Turner and Adult Swim. You'll see girls with tats of Rick and Morty, dudes with tats like Rick and Morty. And follow us at Snapchat. It's not just for naughty pictures. At Adult Swim Live.
Yeah.
That's my shameless marketing plug.
That is amazing.
No, that is amazing.
You did
Thank
great.
you. I
Yourself.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no, thank you
man.
guys.
I appreciate it.
We're going to be in Santa Fe. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
That's in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to Santa Fe. And
Oh,
Tucson
man.
and Phoenix.
How do you guys deal with weird fans?
We never have any weird fans. No. This guy's great. He's a true believer. A believer.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, baby.
Rickety wrecked ya. No, it's great. We have people take photos all the time, and it's part of the job. You want to hang out with people. The core team's only about 5 people, so it's really strong, tight knit.
I was going to say, I don't know if we could get one of you guys because you're also
people, with our people that we hire in each town. But it's great, and we meet a lot of cool people. We have regulars that show up, and it's always great to see a regular, give them a high five.
Oh, yeah.
A
So
regular
how do you even drive
usually
this
gets something
thing?
for free. You just gotta be careful you don't scratch your Rick. You don't want to
Gotcha.
scratch your Rick.
That's awesome.
Don't really have a fender bender with it. And it depends. LA is pretty aggressive. But if you guys want to hear a great Rickmobile story?
Yes, we do.
I
Please.
was going from Vegas to San Diego for the Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con's really great, by the way. Hashtag
yeah.
SDCC. And I looked out on the left and I saw a lake and I'm like, is that a mirage? It's obviously a mirage. And me and this other girl, Jen, used to drive the Wienermobile. She's my work wife. We've known each other for a long time. So we've seen like 40 states. You think you know everything in your mid-20s. And so I saw that. I was like, a mirage. That's pretty cool. And then I saw like 5 police cars. And then they were like circling. I thought I was going to get pulled over. And sometimes police officers will just pull you over for a picture.
Yeah.
They're people too.
Yeah.
But then I looked over and I saw it, but she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a fully naked man that looks a bit like you again in the Mojave in 110-degree weather.
Wow.
And I really wanted to stop and pick him over. She would not let me stop and pick him over. Total work wife move. But it would have been cool. A fully naked man in the Mojaves. Fear and Loathing is real. I don't know what he was on. I might try it. I don't know.
I could have
Pretty
totally
adventurous.
been that guy if it was
It
110
kind
in the
of blew
Mojave.
my
I'd be
mind
naked.
away. Blew my mind away. I don't want us to get squanched on here
Yeah.
by traffic. But,
Heavens-
yeah, so
heavens
it's
forbid.
cool. I have little siblings, and they think this is crazy. The brother drives the Rickmobile.
Oh,
And all that
yeah,
stuff. So
okay.
yeah,
In our,
check them out.
in our podcast, we have this epic battle going on between Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Which is your take on it? Yeah.
Okay, so part of doing this cool job is that a lot of us in here are nerds as well. I have a comic book collection back home. Okay, so I read all Lord of the Rings, played the video games. I really like The Hobbit a lot, but I didn't like the second book after The Hobbit, really. I just like The Hobbit.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars. I'm going to go with Star Wars as a cinematic.
Alright.
Lord of the Rings is pretty dry after a while.
Yeah, cinematically speaking, definitely.
Okay, I got. In return, I have a question for the world. Is the hot dog a sandwich?
Is the hot dog a sandwich?
That
I know,
is
right,
a good
ladies?
question.
Is the hot
really
dog a
good
sandwich? Who knows?
question. Yeah.
I would consider it
Choose
more of
carefully.
a grinder, if anything.
A grinder.
Specifically, a hoagie. If
A
you will.
hoagie?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of like that
hoagie.
idea.
Yeah, that
All right,
sounds
I
really
feel it.
It's like a baby hoagie.
And one last thing, do you have any weird supernatural paranormal stories that you guys in the Rick team have encountered?
Besides the Mirage.
I don't have one with the Rickmobile. I have one with the Wienermobile.
Okay, that sounds that works.
So I was in New Orleans. We were in Baton Rouge for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Really great people there. We always stay at one bed and breakfast. It's really great. Great innkeeper, her and her husband. And so there was we didn't know there was a ghost, but they told us afterwards. After we had the ghost sighting, me and my old partner, another work wife, were sitting in her room. We were having a beer, about to go out in New Orleans, and all of a sudden the TV starts crackling, and we hear a cough, like a child's cough.
Wow.
And I looked around at her, and it wasn't her. She looked at me, and it wasn't me. And the TV started crackling, and the door shut. I'm like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. So we got up in the morning. We asked the innkeeper. She's like, there's actually a young woman that died here in the 1880s of tuberculosis, and she's a child, and she only appears to either children or people who like to have fun. And the last other sighting she had was a young woman who was 8 years old, who also didn't know about the ghost, who claimed she talked with the young girl all night.
Awesome.
So very cool,
That
kind of
is
freaky
incredible.
thing.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. We also stayed in a hotel in a hotel in Upper Peninsula, Michigan, that they claim that Al Capone used to stay at,
Nar.
That's amazing.
with a secret room in the basement.
That is sicky.
I know, there's some cool things out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Atlas Obscura, one of my favorite websites to find weird, freaky stuff to do across the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Atlas
Oh, yeah.
Obscura.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
dude.
You guys have a
Yeah.
great
Thank you
day.
for being awesome.
Yeah, man,
Thank
you guys
you so
have a great
much.
day. Thanks for coming to see us. Hope you guys get a lot of great stuff.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Stay weird, my friends, and stay swifty.
Oh yeah. You heard that? Stay weird, stay swifty. All right, with that is our final guest of the evening. We have shit to do today, and yeah, let's do this. Should we go inside the store or no? No. All right, let's not. It's hot. I'm hungry. Tired. Surrounded by a bunch of cool people. All right, closing.
In closing, we hope you had a great time listening to our podcast, which got amazing responses. I can't believe how well everybody responded. I'm so stoked. I can't wait to go home and listen to this. I really can't wait. There's so many people, and we had a great time today. Rick and Morty for life. Rick and Morty forever. 100 years. www.rickandmorty.com for the rest of our lives. Yeah! Scared Spliff podcast over.
Scared Spliff podcast is over.
Scared Spliff Podcast.